Our lovely patient who's 54 years old is 3 months out from her breast lift, which is also known as a mastopexy, and she comes in today and she's very graciously agreed to share some of her thoughts and feelings about how she's doing so far.
This was the best surgery I could have ever done for myself. I feel like I have a whole new lease with my boobs. I feel like my boobs have now gone back to like my 20s. It's given me a lot better self-confidence, more self-confidence. I like the way I look again in shirts and in bathing suits. Overall, just highly recommend. And the recovery was very easy. First 3 days were a little rough, but once I got past the third day, it was an easy recovery. Highly recommend.
That's so kind. Mm-hmm. What were some of the things that you were thinking about before you contemplated surgery that took you down this pathway?
I had been, I'd not been liking my self-image for a long time. My breasts kept getting larger and they were sagging, and I just didn't like how I looked in clothing and my appearance. So it was a really big motivation to do the breast lift / reduction.
Yeah. What size did you feel that you were before, and what size do you feel that you are now?
I felt like I was like a triple G, but I think realistically I was a double D.
Yeah.
And now I am a solid C, I believe. So it depends on the brand of bra, but I just love the way I look.
Perfect. And do you feel that you have to wear a bra all the time?
I do not. Yeah. I am not used to not wearing a bra because I've worn a bra my entire life. I did try it at the beach to go with a top and bra, but it's fine. I mean, everything just fits so much better, and I just look much better in clothing.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Does it impact you at all as you exercise?
No. Okay. Not at all. In fact, I was on the treadmill the first week, walking lightly, but I'm now back to running on the treadmill. I don't have an issue.
Fabulous, fabulous. And in terms of your shape and your volume, when you're going to look for outfits and clothing, has that been a change for you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just obviously a smaller size, but I just look much more proportionate to I'm short on the shorter side, so just everything looks proportionate.
It's fantastic. And we had talked earlier about the scar cream and massaging the scars, which I like to have people do for upwards of a year to really maximize your scar recovery, but your scars look great. Share with people who may be listening in about your nipple sensation. Was there any change?
No, there's been no change. I was, post-surgery was a little nervous to wash and touch my breasts, but now everything is fine. But there's been no loss of sensation in the nipple area.
Perfect, perfect. That's something that comes up sometimes. Okay. And that, as you remember, that was one of the things that I shared with you might have been a situation. But even if there's a small change, I tend to find that it gets back to baseline within a couple of months. And it sounds like that's been the case for you. I always like to ask, my final question is this something that you would recommend to a friend?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would recommend this to anybody who is unhappy with their image, their breasts, if you feel like they're large or sagging. This was an easy surgery and easy recovery. Highly recommend.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. Thank you.